Hey guys, welcome back to An Affliction of the Heart. This time, Chapter 13, Happiness. Last time, Warden flipped a new leaf, I guess. So let's hop right into it. Happiness. Warden awoke slowly to the ray of sunlight falling across his face, spilling in through the bedroom window. His eyes fluttered open and he stretched slowly, yawning. His eyes opened in time to see Kuno quickly close her own eyes and pretend to sleep. The Pegasus made a soft sound, nudging the changeling curiously with his nose. Kuno stared fitfully, yawning and stretching slowly, pressing her hooves against his chest, his tongue waggling in her yawn. I already saw you were awake, Warden accused. Kuno snorted once, opening an eye to peer at him. Were you watching me sleep? Warden asked, sounding both confused and slightly scared. I may have been, Kuno admitted. Kinda creepy, Warden started with a single blink. Why were you watching me sleep? Kuno frowned at that, ears lowering. I don't know, you're just different when you're sleeping. Different? Warden asked, bewildered. Different? Kuno repeated, nodding once and then peering at him for a long moment. You look peaceful, calm. It's nice. I can be peaceful and calm, Warden protested with a single blink. Kuno laughed softly at that before she shook her head, gently kissing his nose. No, you can't. There's like this pallor just hanging over your head constantly, like there's a Pegasus following you around with a thundercloud just waiting to ruin your day. He's an earth pony, actually, Warden said with a wrinkled nose and soft sigh. I haven't been unconsciously happy since. Well, since Swarm died. Like, seriously, Warden, like, though, you got beat up. It probably just tells you to just move. Should just moved and get a different profession, but, it helps pay the bills, so you're good at that. The changeling nodded gently, though she couldn't help but contradict the Pegasus in her own mind. She had seen him smiling as he watched her open her presents, seen that little spark in his eyes when he watched her licking the bowl of the cake mix. We should do something fun, Kuno said, nosing into the Pegasus neck slowly, Wait, what? We should do something fun, Kuno said, nosing into the Pegasus next slowly. Always trying to get me to do naughty things with you, Warden said with a roll of his eyes. Kuno snorted once. I mean, we should go into Ponyville. You can take me on a date. Show me what you ponies do for fun. Warden showed off, pursing his lips. I guess there's a fair in Canterlot, Kuno smiled. I was like, wait. I also have my headphones on. I don't know why I have these on. I don't even need these. What? Okay. What? But that's the thing though, whether if Warden wants to see Kuno happy, she has to be some pony else in this whole terrible world. Especially literally I'm pretty sure in this universe the Canterlot wedding crash freaking recently happened, so I don't think it's a good idea to just take Kuno out if she's gonna be as herself. Okay. Also, it's the morning. I might be a little bit drowsy and all that. Anyways, Warden stepped through the front gates of the fair. Warden stepped through the front gates of the fair, accompanied by a snow-white Pegasus with a long teal mane and a blue flower as her cue mark. The front gates of the fair were marked with a big sign with the outline of a changeling on it, and a big red mark over it. Underneath it were the stern words, report any suspicious behavior, arrange safe words with your family and friends for easy identification of changelings. Security is every pony's concern. Kuno stared at the sign and scowled. Warden just ushered her past it towards the Ferris wheel. Come on, don't mind the signs. We're supposed to be here to have fun. Kuno gave a nod at that, sighing once and casting her gaze around. So what do you think we should do first? Warden pondered on that for a moment. I should get you a plushie. A plushie? Kuno asked blinking once. Yeah, a plushie, Warden said, pointing to a large tiger plushie hanging from the ceiling of a stall. It was a simple spider toss game, popular in fairs and Nightmare Night festivities for generations. I want that one, Kuno said, pointing the hoof at a winged tiger hanging in the back. Then it shall be yours, Warden said confidently, stepping up to the counter and placing down 10 bits. The 3 fabric spiders were given to the Pegasus, and he picked up one of them, aiming the distance and throwing it. He winced as the throw came short, the spider bouncing onto the web far below its target. Whoops! Practice throw, Warden said self-consciously, tongue between his teeth as he concentrated on the target. His next throw went a little wide and his third went high. His total was only 5 points. He needed 40 for the winged tiger. which was a bullseye and 2 inner wings. It was going to take a lot of tries to get it right. Warden selected an inferior toy. Warden selected, okay, an inferior toy. What does that even mean? An inferior toy. And passed it off to Kuno. But this isn't the tiger, Kuno pointed out petulantly. I know, but I'm still trying for it, Warden said with a confident nod. I'm not even sure Kuno knows what you're doing. Like, I feel like Kuno's just like, I want the tiger. 4 tries later and 4 inferior toys later, and Warden's confidence was failing rapidly. This throwing is hard work, he said, pointing his nose towards a refreshment stand. Get us some lemonade, Kuno. I'll keep trying this. Warden? Like, that's one thing I don't trust right now, is you leaving her alone to do something. I don't think that's good. So you just go, you better like at least keep an eye on her in the corner of your eye, Warden, because right now this can be bad, and I don't want that. Kuno blinked once, but nodded, taking the Pegasus offered and ducking through the crowd to get to the stand. Once she was out of earshot, Warden stepped closer to the attendant and leaned closer. Look, I think we both know that I'm not gonna get what she wants. Warden reached in, took out a small pouch of bits, and then held it off, jingling faintly. Just say a 1, please. Warden looked over his shoulder, furtively, his eyes widening as he saw Kuno returning with a pair of jings balanced in the crook of her wings. The attendant looked past him towards the Pegasus and then gave a wry smile without pausing. The attendant swiped the coin pouch, picked up 3 spiders, and casually tossed them the full length of the pitch to land neatly in pattern on the web at a 45 score. The "are you kidding me" flabbergasted expression was still on Warden's face when Kuno came up beside him. Putting down his cup of lemonade on the counter in front of him, Kuno cast her gaze at the target, her eyes widening. You got it? She asked with a grin, bouncing once. You sure did, the attendant said. The last throw was something spectacular, too. Warden closed his mouth and nodded mutely. Select your prize, the attendant said, waving himself. Warden immediately pointed to the winged tiger. The attendant took down the tiger and then passed it to Kuno, who added it to her pile of smaller plushies and grinned, snuggling it against her chest and immediately batting its ear. The Pegasus raised a brow at the changeling. Kuno blinked once, looking up at him, still with mindful of ear. What? She asked, her voice slightly muffled by the felt ear, before she frowned and puffed out her chest. I'm showing him who's boss. I don't think that's suspicious behavior if I ever see any. It was adorable. It was adorable though. Warden just stared at the changed Pegasus for several long moments. You are insufferably cute. I know, Kuno chimed with a grin. Come on, we'll go check out the Ferris wheel. Maybe it'll get stuck in the top and we'll be forced to sit up there in the seat for hours, Warden said with a sage nod. Kuno's eyes widened. Really? Warden shook his head with a wide grin. No, not really. That only happens in stories where the writer is really looking for a contrived way to get the characters together. That sort of thing never happens in real life. Not to mention there's a safety switch to make the wheel turn if the power is cut. Kuno said, her eyes drooping. The Pegasus grinned slightly, but we can pretend we'll be up there for ages with only each other for company. Deal, Kuno said instantly. What? I have no clue what the heck was that about. What? Okay, I think they're done. They're done with the Ferris wheel part. The Pegasus and changed Pegasus staggered in the front of Warden's home, each of them with a hoof full of plushies or cotton candy. Kuno had never gotten cotton candy before, and had never really saw the appeal of it, but upon Warden's office had immediately gotten herself 2 of each of the 3 flavors. Immediately upon closing the front door, Kuno shrugged and placed down her things, and then changed back to her natural form, giving a shiver. That is so weird. Feels strange not to be myself. That is the oddest sentence I ever heard anyone say, Warden said with a shake of his head, carrying the bag to the lounge room and placing it on the table. Kuno came in after him, placing the rest of her stuff next to the bag and humming thoughtfully, looking back and forth between the unopened cotton candy. Why didn't you try some at the fair? One inquired. The changeling paused and wrinkled her nose. Things taste different when you're an earth pony or a Pegasus or a unicorn, and I'm being just regular old Kuno. How odd. Maybe that's why unicorns eat strange foods, one suggested. They taste perfectly fine as a unicorn, Kuno pointed out before selecting the blue cotton candy, unwrapping it. Holding up the cotton candy, the changeling immediately bit into it, blinking at how easily her teeth sucked through it. She drew back without batting down properly, staring at the marks she left it. It's all light and full of holes, hence cotton candy, Warden pointed out with a grin. Touché, Kuno muttered before batting down on the cotton candy and properly I'm drawing it into her mouth, working her jaw slowly. Immediately, the changeling began to flail her forehooves. It's fizzling in my mouth, Kuno cried out, her tone muffled, eyes wide. Warden just watched the changeling with the cotton candy and smiled unconsciously happy. The end. Oh my god. Warden. That was a date, but all I gotta say is don't leave her alone to anything, because when she bit down the tiger, she wasn't being, I guess, a normal pony, to say the least. And the attendant was questioning her, like, what? Anyways, guys, thank you all for watching and listening to like you guys do. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Goodbye.
100,000 stories have filled my head as I look for the answers